We have just installed One UI 8 on our Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. Plenty of changes here to talk about. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Freshly installed One UI 8 Tab S9 Ultra. Now, if you have a Tab S10 Ultra, I haven't got one, but the One UI 8 update will likely be the same. A lot of the changes that we'll go through will sort of mirror over there as well. Best place to start to look at what's new here is the Tips app, because that kind of gives us a bit of a look at what has changed. So let's go Tips, open it up. So a lot of what I'm expecting in here with One UI 8, we already have seen in other One UI 8 updates on the phones. What I'm interested in is the tab stuff, because if we look here, more new features, don't miss a word during calls, recommended wallpaper, easier access to Galaxy Buds settings, lock screen clock, fits your photos. All of that we have seen over on the phones. If we scroll a bit further down, Galaxy Tab gives us extra stuff that is specific to just the tablet. So, first one, move and resize Galaxy AI results. Couldn't connect, try again later. Awesome. Basically, we've seen that though on the Fold SE when I showed you that the other week. But there's some new ones here that I'm very intrigued by. Open apps in desktop workspaces. So what I'm really excited to see is what this means, because in an earlier build of One UI 8 on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, Samsung DeX was showing Desktop 1, which made me think that they're going to have Desktop 2 and Desktop 3. So let's take a look at that. I've got extend your desktop with a connected display, and I do have a display here that we can check this out on, and use multiple desktops to organize your apps. Again, sort of multiple desktop workspaces. How's that going to work? And then customize your lock screen with widgets. I feel like we've had widgets on lock screens on the phones before, but it looks like now it's bringing it to the tablet. I want to focus on these three, because these are the ones that I think will drastically overhaul the tablet experience. So let's take a look first at how to launch DeX. Because from what I can see, if I swipe down here and go down again, it only says wireless DeX. And when I click on that, it's looking for a wireless display to connect to. So it doesn't seem like from here, there is a way to connect to DeX, or at least activate DeX on the tablet screen. When I hold and swipe up here, you'll see it's got all the mobile apps that are open. But then you can sort of see over here, Desktop 1, Desktop 2, and then some plus buttons to add in more. Wonder how many let's see how many we can open. Okay, 4 is the maximum. But what I'm really curious by is what the interface is like with these desktop ones. So if I go into the fresh one that I've opened, now this is what new DeX was. Now that whole thing about, well, what have they done with new DeX? Well, this is what they've done with it. New DeX has replaced classic DeX on the tablets. And in fact, it's not even really called DeX anymore. There's no specific DeX launching icon to get into this. You literally just go up here and select the desktops, and then it goes into it. At least for now. This could change. There could be a way or a separate DeX button to get into this, but there's no classic DeX. At least on the tablet screen, it's not here. So how does it work? Well, you've got your desktop options. So different desktops will have different apps that were open. So if I go to desktop 2 here, this has YouTube open. So that's a YouTube app that's open there. And then if I go back to desktop 1, the gallery remains open. So you've got the different desktop options sort of here that can house different apps that are open. And the way you switch between them is the same way you would switch between any app, except now instead of switching between apps, you're switching between desktop environments. This is great. I actually really like this sort of productivity element, because it takes advantage of the fact that you've got the big display and then can go between. It's very desktop orientated. Big fan. And then to get back to the normal mode, you just swipe across to it, and you've got to actually select an app from there. So just selecting in the space doesn't work. I have to go into the app first, and then it goes back into standard One UI tablet. Interesting take on that. I'm not sure I'm a big fan. They did also showcase a way to bring an app from standard One UI and drag it into desktop. So if I hold the handle at the top here and then drop it into desktop 1, that now becomes a desktop orientated app. Interesting. In the top left corner here, you've got a little drop down, the snap to left, and you've got snap to right. And you've also got remove from workspace. So rather than having to drag it back the other way, you just hit remove from workspace, and now it's back in the standard One UI tablet environment. So I was very curious. Be curious to know what everyone else's thoughts are. But as you can see, you've got up to 4 different desktops that you can interact with and have different environments. And then to close a desktop, you just close it and all the windows that are in there, and then it goes back to the One UI tablet. Very, very curious. In the settings, there's nothing there to change it. And in Samsung DeX settings, if I go into here, connected devices, Samsung DeX, again, there's no way to sort of tinker with the DeX settings because, as I'm about to show you, you can actually connect this to an external monitor and still get classic DeX, or at least One UI 8's version of DeX launched on the external monitor. And there's some extra tricks that has got as well. So let's show you how that works. I'm just going to change my setup. Okay, so what I'm setting up now is I'm plugging in the tablet into an external monitor. That has not worked well. Okay, take 2 of this before I kill my camera. So let's plug this in over here. And hopefully this is going to launch DeX. Maybe I'll go turn this on properly. There we go. Okay, I got it working. So plugged in here into this monitor is the Tab S9 Ultra via cable. And as you can see here, classic DeX is launched here on the screen. So if I just sort of navigate through, it's basically exactly the same as the way DeX has always operated, or at least the new One UI 8 version of DeX has operated. You've got the taskbar down the bottom, you've got your app drawer down there, and then you've got your recents over here. And again, you have, as you can see, multiple desktops with this version of DeX here on the monitor. That's exciting because this could mean that when the phones get updated, at least post unpacked, this could be coming to the phones as well. Let's just see how it works. So, got all the desktops here. It's exactly the same as sort of what I showed you, except you can't select a desktop that was on the tablet. You can only select desktops for here. So you can create multiple desktops in this environment, but you can't select the one that was on open on the tablet because I guess it's a different UI. So that's fine. But what you can also do, and what I'm about to show you that's really cool, is if I go into the settings, let's go over here, got to first go into there, go into the Samsung DeX settings. Why isn't it opening? Gotta love beta software. I guess at this point, this isn't even beta software. This is like pre-alpha software. Let's go to settings, go to connected display. So you can see you've got the option to move and rearrange the displays around because the display is over here. Now, this is something I've been asking for a very, very long time. If I go over here, select the gallery, for example, and then I want to put this over on the DeX screen, the connected display, I can select it and then drag it across. Although for some reason, it won't let me go all the way. Why? Why won't it let me go all the way there? I don't want to do that. I don't want it to go full screen. I want it to go over there. Let's figure this out. Okay, so maybe I've got to go here and got to go back into normal One UI. Okay, now let's try it. So drag. I didn't like that. Again, not final. Let's try this one more time to get this to work. So if I hold that, again, it's now dragged it straight into that desktop environment. I don't want that. Let's try this one more time. So it's probably the mouse that I'm using as well is not ideal. It just doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to go. It goes there, and you can see that it's there, but you can't take it all the way. I wonder if I go to this desktop environment, let's just find where my mouse is here, open the gallery, same thing, same problem. There is still the option of going just send to other display, and then it sends it over here, and then I can do it back this way, send to other display, and it goes over here. But it doesn't seem like the dragging across is fully operational yet. So that is something I think that probably will get fully operational by the time this is final. But as of now, as you can see, that transition isn't happening smoothly. But you can see what Samsung is trying to do. So look, that's the main change to One UI 8 on the tablet. It seems as if Samsung is really putting that emphasis on extending the tablet beyond just the tablet screen and allowing you to work across different monitors and different sort of ways. And on the tablet itself, you've got different desktop environments. I just wish they kept the classic DeX option on the tablet screen itself. I feel like removing that is kind of going to create some friction for some people who've been working that way for a really, really long time. But the fact they still have the monitor support and that extending monitor through, let's see where that goes. Anyway, make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile TV for a massive week ahead, because there's a lot that we're going to cover. Go visit our website for all the stuff to keep up to date, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.